Hello everyone, it's me again, Steve Doja here, but again, back to more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and yes, as you can see, Vjump, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, SSJ4 Goku Daima, and SSJ3 Vegeta Daima DLC coming soon. And this is, again, posted by Awoken and very respected Japanese Dragon Ball leaker. This guy basically drops every single Dragon Ball information, but essentially the moment it comes out, he's never been wrong ever, so we know this is going to be the case. We even have super attacks being leaked for these two, so I want you guys to see this. Obviously, again, this is the page that always gets linked to us about the news of what's going to actually be in Vjump. Now, if you do translate this, you can actually see SSJ4 Goku. Special attack while drowning out ki bullets powers up. So he has some sort of super attack that if he deflects ki blast or beats ki blast, it's probably a counter. That's what they mean, right? If it is a counter, he powers up. And when you continue to be attacked by special moves using either Yang Flame or Reverse Scale, again, these are all rough translations. They're all rough translations. Only part that's completely dead on accurate is Ultimate Technique Super Kamehameha. We know this will probably 100%, please, hopefully, be a different Super Kamehameha and not the standard Xenoverse 2 Super Kamehameha. And then down for Vegeta, it says increased skill recovery. They probably mean that he gains ki back faster because he gets increased skill and ki recovery. It might just mean that he does more super attack damage and he recovers ki faster. He also has speed special moves, Burn Blast, Force Edge, and ultimate moves, Final Flash, SSJ3 Daima. Now, speed special moves is weird. This might just mean strikes, because again, rough translations, we have no idea what these mean until we actually see it in Vjump. We know Vjump is coming, because this hits always before Vjump. And we know, at least if we try to predict the DLC based on this, the DLC should release sometime after March 22nd, because there's Xenoverse raid that hasn't ended yet. The current Xenoverse raid that's on right now is over March 22nd. They don't drop DLCs in the middle of other raids and other events, so it has to be after March 22nd no matter what. But Vjump is going to show us probably the actual release date, as well as obviously the moves of the characters. We won't get an English translation when the Vjump actually gets revealed right away, so you'll have to wait for that. But it will show all the characters, it will show all the moves, it'll show us if there's any transformations being hidden inside, by the way. Keep in mind, because there are times where Vjumps have been leaked and we have not known about Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution until Vjump itself actually shows it. So I'm very curious to see what that Vjump page actually looks like. If we'll get Super Saiyan 4, because that's the biggest thing I've been betting on. That we'll get a new transformation in Xenoverse 2, and it will be Super Saiyan 4, because now that Super Saiyan 4 is relevant, it's new, there's no excuse. They can't just bow out and be like, oh, we can't do Super Saiyan 4 because it's GT exclusive and it's old. Now it's the big new Saiyan transformation, so I can see them adding Super Saiyan 4, but we'll have to wait till Vjump to actually see if that's the case, since we wouldn't have the full scoop until then. So yeah, we have this here, which is a better translation of what's going on. So SSJ4 Daima Son Goku, special attack while deflecting energy blasts, power up if you continue to receive attacks. So he has a super attack that if he's taking energy blast, whether it's like the ki cancel energy blast or a regular beam like Kamehameha, who knows, but he powers up if he keeps deflecting these super attacks. So it must be some sort of counter or just a buff skill for getting hit by these energy blast equivalent like moves. And he has a special move, Heat, Haze, and Wrath. Now again, rough translations. We don't actually know what the names of these moves are going to be. But here it says Heat, Haze, and Wrath. Last time in this, it was saying Yang Flame and Reverse Scale. So Yang Flame is, I guess, pretty consistent with Heat, Haze. Reverse Scale, that is very different from Wrath. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see again when the Vjump actually comes out. We have another translation here about Vegeta's skill, a high skill power and high skill power recovery speed. So yeah, like I said, he probably just does a lot of super attack damage, and recovery speed is probably just how much ki he gains, or maybe his super attacks have really short end lag. Who knows, right? Because again, Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta is definitely going to be more of a strike attack character because of his heavy reliance on big melee hits. And his special moves are Burn Blast and Force Edge. Force Edge is a very cool attack name, and I'm thinking of DMC every time I see it. But yeah, then his ultimate move, Final Flash, SSJ3 Daima. So I'm assuming the fact that they add SSJ4 Daima and SSJ3 Daima means that super attacks are literally called Super Kamehameha, Super Saiyan 4 Daima. Like when these are unlockable in the game, you'll go in a parallel quest and it'll say Super Kamehameha, Super Saiyan 4 Daima. You know how, things will just say, oh, Super Kamehameha, Ultra Instinct, Super Special Beam Cannon, Beast, We've had the attack names be updated to just include which transformation actually uses it. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be the exact name of the super and ultimate attacks. Hence why there's no mistranslation here, but why it seems so weird. it's just an attack we already have, and then they put, you know, the Super Saiyan form that comes after it. So I think that's what they'll actually do. And again, also from Genix, this confirms it. So Genix was even saying that there's probably no DLC this week. Better hope for next week, because the raid is actually going on all the way till the 22nd for Xbox users, and obviously for PlayStation users, you know, different time zones, etc., different consoles. So, you know, maybe they'll do the DLC release after May 21st. They didn't have to wait for it to be over for Xbox to start pushing up the update, but they usually do wait for it to be over for Xbox when they start pushing up the update. I can't remember any time where a raid was active when the DLC dropped. So this is most likely when the DLC will release after May 22nd. Keep in mind, they will 100% obviously do the trailer. That will probably come after Vjump. The trailer will definitely come after Vjump. Vjump, we can expect easily starting from tomorrow. Starting from tomorrow, we can expect a Vjump. Maybe even later today. But starting from tomorrow is when we can properly expect a Vjump to properly drop for this. And then after that, we'll get the trailer. And then the trailer, you know, Xenoverse 2 trailers, now the DLC just releases almost immediately after the trailer. Usually in the coming week or in the next few days. So yeah, here's a good example. We got Xenoverse 2 Future Saga Chapter 2's teaser trailer 27th of September. So when we got to 27th of September, there was not a release date initially available in this trailer. And this is the newer DLC format. I do want to just point out this is the most recent DLC format, so there's no way to get it twisted, right? When we got this trailer, it came, 27th of September. But when we got the actual launch trailer of the actual release date of the DLC, it clearly said, you know, November 21st. So, and then 2 months later, there's the DLC. Now, I don't know if the Daima DLC will work like this as well. The Daima DLC could just be way quicker paced. They could release it just as soon as they can, because obviously the anime, you know, is finished. Both Japanese and English dub, the anime is completely finished. So they could just announce this like next month, or I don't know, at the end of this month. You know, we might not have to wait 2 months, but 2 months I think is the maximum amount of time we're gonna have to wait. Keep in mind, the Future Saga stories or DLCs do actually have new story stuff, even if it's not the best. They have new cutscenes that they need to make time for. They have more characters than the Daima DLC pack, you know? So these would actually just take more time to make, even if you want to say that Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Daima Vegeta are obviously way more higher effort, right? But you have to obviously take into account that they don't have to do cutscenes. They don't have to do the CGI cutscenes. They don't have to do like all these different like character things. They don't have to add as many characters, even if they're just pure reskins. You know, they don't have to worry about all of that stuff. It'll probably just be a character pack, just like Sparking Zero. It'll probably be a character pack. But unlike Sparking Zero, we will get obviously parallel quests. You know, moves unlockable for our custom characters. We'll get raids based on these characters. We'll get costumes based on these characters. We'll get their super attacks, all the extra good stuff, you know. So that's I guess that's the beauty of the Xenoverse DLC compared to the Sparking Zero DLC. You get so much by comparison. But I do think that is a solid place to end the video, guys. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video. Let me know what your thoughts and feelings are in the comment section down below. And don't forget to leave a comment, as that greatly supports the channel. I do love you all. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace.